Happy Sunday, Seacrest families. I hope this message finds you well and safe and having a lovely weekend. Lots of important news in this Sunday's wave, so please read the details below. Um, Top level things. First, please note the COVID absence protocols detailed below as we start getting more and more into returning to school and somewhat of a new normal. We know absences may come up. We want to make sure that while they do, we all remember that we are not in a normal school year. We are still in a COVID school year, and taking the top precautions and safety for all is the priority. So please note those below. Speaking of moving into the fall and October, we really encourage everyone to get their flu shots. While we have COVID protocols in place, really making sure we all stay healthy as possible as we go into the fall is a priority. You'll notice below there's a slight adjustment to the schedule starting tomorrow morning. I know that this is a burden anytime that there's an adjustment in the schedule. Please know that these changes do not go without lots of vetting, lots of debate, and ultimately are for the betterment of all of the teachers, the staff, the volunteers, and the students. So thank you in advance for your ever-going flexibility around these difficult decisions that we continue to have to make. There are really important surveys. So middle school families, listen up. We are beginning our process of planning to implement getting middle school students back to campus. We're talking to you. We need you to fill out the survey below to let us know if you would like to return for the rest of trimester 1. Please note trimester 2 begins at the Thanksgiving break. So please fill that out. It is critical information. When you don't fill it out, it just is manpower needed to track you down to get an answer. We do need to know. We have lower school importance surveys. So lower school distance learning families, we want to hear from you. We have committed that throughout this year, we will review and adjust our procedures and our methods to try to make it as best as possible for everyone. But we need your feedback. So if you are a lower school parent that has a child that is distance learning, please give us critical feedback that we need so we can continue to try to do our best. There is also a survey for in-person, so we want to hear from you as well. Other things that are listed are Michelle, our lower school director, did an incredible job talking about our MAP testing that took place over the last week and a half. She really talked about the reason why we use this critical method of assessment, how we read the results, and how we implement those to better our teaching and help support student learning. If you were not able to make it on Thursday night, I really highly encourage you to watch the recording below. Lastly, please note our AQI protocols. As you know, Thursday we did have to ask the 3rd through 5th grade students to leave campus. Very difficult decision. We are absolutely doing our best, but making sure that the safety is the top priority. That is going to be what drives every decision that I make and the administration makes throughout this school year. Please join me in taking a moment this weekend while we get to breathe relatively fresh air to think of our neighbors to the north of us that have been devastated by fires year after year. My school and many schools that I am familiar with over the past decade that I've lived up there have been closed now, including distance learning, because teachers have been displaced. So while it's an inconvenience and a frustration, we really are all in it together, and please join me in expressing our deepest thoughts and condolences to those who are displaced and losing their homes right now. On a brighter note, we have reached October. That means we have had a full month of hybrid learning, and we've learned so much. We've watched protocols in place become streamlined. We watch kids hit milestones through distance learning and on campus. And it could not have been done without the remarkable work of our teachers. So if you haven't done so lately, choose sometime this week to drop your teacher a note of gratitude for the incredible work that they're doing, working outside of the norm, putting our students, my children, your children first, and giving them their all. So please join me in immense gratitude for our teachers. Other than that, we will see you on campus or online tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and we'll be in touch soon.